7 types of toxic people that can secretly ruin your life. Not all toxic people are obvious. Some are loud, aggressive, and easy to spot. But the most dangerous ones are subtle. They don't attack you directly. They slowly change how you think, how you feel, and how you see yourself. And by the time you realize it, you're already emotionally drained. So let's break down the 7 types of toxic people you need to recognize early. 1. The manipulator. This is one of the most dangerous types. They don't ask for things directly. Instead, they guide you into giving them what they want without you noticing. They use guilt, they use emotional pressure, they use silence, distance, or drama to control your decisions. For example, if you say no, they make you feel selfish. If you set a boundary, they act hurt. If you don't help them, they remind you of everything they've done for you. And slowly, you stop making choices for yourself. You start making choices to avoid their reaction. That's when manipulation becomes control. 2. The chronic victim. At first, they seem harmless, even sad, because nothing is ever their fault. Every situation in their life is unfair. Every problem is caused by someone else, and they always need someone to rescue them, so you help them, you listen, you support them. But over time, something changes. You realize they never improve. They never take responsibility. They just repeat the same problems over and over again. And eventually, you become their emotional caretaker. You're not their friend anymore. You're their emotional support system. 3. The energy drainer. This person doesn't always attack you. They just drain you slowly. Every conversation is negative. Every topic becomes a complaint. Every interaction feels heavy. They don't bring solutions. They don't bring growth. They only bring problems. And the worst part, you might feel guilty for being tired of them, but your body knows the truth. After talking to them, you feel exhausted, even if nothing bad happened. That's emotional fatigue, and it adds up over time. 4. The competitive friend. This one is tricky because they look like a friend on the surface, but everything you achieve becomes a comparison. You get a win, they try to top it. You share good news, they redirect attention back to themselves. You're struggling, they somehow make it about them too. Instead of celebrating you, they measure themselves against you. And that creates silent tension, because you start shrinking your success just to avoid their reaction. Real friendship should feel like support, not competition. 5. The controller. This person doesn't always shout. Sometimes they're calm, even reasonable. But they need control. They want to influence your decisions. They question your choices. They subtly push you toward what they think is right. And if you don't follow their expectations, they react. Maybe with anger, maybe with silence, maybe with disappointment. So slowly you start adjusting yourself. You avoid conflict. You stop expressing certain opinions. You choose the safe option instead of your own. And without realizing it, you lose independence. 6. The gossip spreader. At first they seem social, even fun. They always have stories, always know what's going on, always talking about someone. But here's the pattern. If they talk about everyone to you, they're definitely talking about you to everyone else. They disguise gossip as just sharing, but it builds mistrust everywhere they go, because you start wondering, what do they say when I'm not around? And that destroys emotional safety in relationships. 7. The emotional roller coaster. This is one of the most confusing types. One day they care about you deeply. The next day they ignore you completely. Then suddenly they come back like nothing happened. There is no consistency, only emotional ups and downs. And that unpredictability creates attachment. Because your brain starts chasing the good moments and tolerating the bad ones, you start thinking, maybe next time it will be different. But it rarely is. And over time, this creates emotional dependency instead of real connection. Not all toxic people are easy to recognize. Some are close friends, some are family, some are people you truly care about. But here's the truth. If someone consistently drains your energy, peace, or self-worth, that is not a healthy relationship. And setting boundaries doesn't make you cold, it makes you aware. Because protecting your peace is one of the most important decisions you will ever make.